Imagine this, right? It's 2033. You and your pals, you're headed out to the movies. You're gonna go see the new hit movie, Avengers 10. You're super excited to see your favorite character, Tony Stark. You've invested 25 years of your life into him. You haven't seen any other movies since 2008 that didn't have the Marvel logo on the bottom of the box. That might not sound all that bad to you. Worse things could be done, but you may have noticed the immense amount of sequels and remakes in the movie industry. Some of them are pretty good, and then others are not so good.
Sequels and remakes hold a certain advantage over original movies in the box office. Already established franchises are easily recognized by people who have already seen the original, which means that they already have trust in that property and are more likely to watch something that they are familiar with rather than taking a risk with watching a movie that doesn't have your trust.
Two major sequels of 2018 were Avengers: Infinity War, which grossed about $260 million during its opening weekend, and The Incredibles 2, which grossed about $180 million during its opening weekend. Now, if you take those numbers and compare them to other original movies, they're not quite the same. The horror film A Quiet Place grossed at about $50 million, while the action movie The Meg grossed at about $45 million during its opening weekend.
Admittedly, it's a little unfair to compare two of the most anticipated movies to any other movie of the year. However, it's only considered unfair because these blockbuster sequels have already made their reputation from previous installments. Moviegoers are already familiar with these movies and feel safer in the way that they choose to spend their money. They're more comfortable with seeing a movie that they know they'll like than seeing something new that they might not enjoy.
For example, Finding Nemo made around $70 million compared to its sequel, Finding Dory, which made a total of $135 million on its opening weekend. Many of us grew up watching Finding Nemo. It's been 13 years since then, and we've been craving a sequel. This is also true with The Incredibles, which was released in 2004 and made $70 million on its opening weekend. Nearly 14 years later, Incredibles 2 came out, making over double the amount with an opening weekend of $182 million.
The difference in original movies versus the success of movie sequels causes some movies that could have been big hits to be swept under the rug, which is why the movie scene seems to be shifting in favor of sequels and remakes. In 2011, Metacritic said that over the past 5 years, only 43% of all wide-release films have been based on original ideas, meaning that 57% of releases were sequels, remakes, and adaptations.
In 2017, out of the 10 highest-grossing movies, none of them were original ideas. In fact, the highest-grossing movie of the year, Beauty and the Beast, the remake of the 1991 classic, raked in $504 million in the United States. Just think of it. Out of the almost hundreds of movies released in 2017, the ones that did the best were sequels, remakes, or of the same franchise such as Marvel or DC. They hold the familiarity of something that's been seen before.
The trend shows that people in American society are drawn more towards familiar media. This means that people would rather comfort themselves with movies that they know they will like, rather than taking a risk with a movie that they've never seen before. Hollywood recognizes this trend and continues to pump out more and more sequels, thus creating the perfect money-making catch-22 of the movie industry. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm gonna go watch Alvin and the Chipmunks, The Squeakquel.
We use a lot of movie statistics on box office sales. We got them from this website here, Box Office Mojo.
Please never do that again.
That's like the end of the video. Bye.
That's
Okay.
fine.
You're good. They hold the familiarity of something that's been seen before. Yeah.
My finger came down halfway through. I don't know. I was gonna say something, but you're doing so good. So
In 2011,
someone cue for what I heard.
it's gonna be
Oh.
now if you'll excuse me for that. That's
I'll do this. Oh.
God, here's hope I don't say throw that because I'm just like reading
This has been
it.
recording the whole time.
It has been, thus creating the perfect money-making catch-22 of the movie. Ow! Ow! I hate you.
Do it. She was the one who
Ow. That hurt.
She